Okay, it's done. The Mechanist has been defeated, and she, well, it's sort of what I thought was happening on the way to the Mechanist lair, since that talk with Jezebel back in Sanctuary. Isabel Cruz was the Mechanist. Yes, a woman. I didn't think it would be, and had no reason to think so, especially if Isabel acted like the evil character in the Silver Shroud radio series, who was a man, by the way. Isabel thought her robots were out there helping the Commonwealth, but instead, the RoboBrain robots, who led them, had a fault in their logic in which helping humans was killing humans. I really think this is where the human element came in, that, and possibly due to what she said, 210-year-old brains in a jar. She never considered that her robots were doing wrong, since she was sure her programming was correct. But it's all over now. I don't know if I can forgive her, and I don't know if it's my place to do so. She's been defeated and will no longer be the Mechanist who sends out robots to kill people. However, there are still a lot of her rogue robots out there attacking people, and she let me know of one group of them that she was able to track. Eventually I'll get down there to eliminate them, but now I'd like to focus on other things not robot related. Mechanist is done, and I really don't want anything to do with her anymore. If she starts back up being evil again, well, trying to do good but being evil, then I'll come back and I won't allow her to live. But I'm tired of robots, RoboBrains, and how bad the old world was after going through that underground RoboBrain factory. Reading the terminal entries and seeing what they did to people all sort of made me angry and brought up a lot of memories I'd rather not even think of, even though they're just from 4 months ago in my life. If it was 4 years, I don't even think that would be long enough either. Maybe I will never get over how bad it was at the end of the world on that morning just before the bombs dropped. And then with the bombs dropping, well, maybe no one can get over it, even if they could live for hundreds of years. How can anyone come out of that okay? But then, the worst of it for me was watching Nora getting killed right in front of myself and Sean, and then Sean getting kidnapped by Kellogg and the Institute. Focusing on all these horrors of my recent life, not to mention my experience in the war, is a lot for this 30-year-old to live with. I've seen so much death, horror, and loss that I wouldn't wish this upon anyone. Maybe that's one thing psychopaths have over me. They wouldn't care. But I just cannot turn off everything that has meaning to me. I'm not a robot. Drinking and chems are temporary pain relief, and they inevitably lead to addiction, and with that a slow decline in your life and relationships to its inevitable end. That I don't want either. But there is another alternative, one that actually works, and without it, I don't think I could have made it this far. For that, I will relate at another time. Imogene takes a lover. Now, this is Imogene Cabot, the sister of... oh, what was his name? So he asked me to look for his sister... Is it Edward Cabot? The one with the, believes his father discovered aliens in Saudi Arabia. So, do I have anything more? Show summary. My next mission is to find Jack Cabot's missing sister, Imogene. Edward said that she likes to hang out at the third rail in Good Neighbor. I should start looking for her there. Alright, so we're actually not too far from there. We'll pop into Good Neighbor. Right here. And look for... ask around Imogene, for Imogene. She's probably at the third rail. Or ask at the third rail. Maybe they'll know. Well, it's almost 7 at night. Probably a good time to go to the third rail. Which... where was the entrance? Right here?
Well, looks like we got another freak just won't fit anywhere else.
Well, that's insulting.
It's kind of true. I am the sole survivor from the pre-war era. Pre-end of the world. Well, Sean is too.
Toss out the troublemakers. Keep that in mind.
Mm-hmm.
It's good to know. A lot of people here. I don't know what she even... Have I met her? I don't think I have. What?
Buddy, I need to be a lot more high or a lot more drunk to be bothered right now.
Never
I
mind.
see you eyeing me.
Let
Don't
me
get
ask the robot. Whitechapel Charlie.
Client appreciates the work you did with his rat problem. Now, if you're buying, let's hear what you want.
Have you seen Imogene Cabot around? Jeez, that's loud. That's so loud. Have you seen Imogene Cabot around?
Yeah. Do you know Imogene Cabot?
Name rings a bell. Kind of balmy. Haven't seen her in a while, though. Try Magnolia. She likes to make friends with people. She might know more about this missing bird. Magnolia! This guy wants a word!
Okay. Well, you didn't have to stop your... Whatever loud noise that was really loud. Magnolia?
Hey, Magnolia.
You again. It's my lucky day. What do you need?
Not the same as before, thanks. Have you seen Imogene Cabot around?
Do you know Imogene Cabot?
Imogene? Sure. I know her. I haven't seen her in a while, though. Are you a friend of hers?
She's missing, and her family's worried about her.
Well, I'm glad somebody's looking out for her. She seems like a body that could use looking after.
Is she always getting in trouble?
Do you know where she's gone?
There was this preacher fella who used to come in here all the time. One of the slick ones. Always going on about remaking your life and so on. Most of the customers wouldn't give him the time of day, but Imogene, she latched on to him for some reason. I don't suppose it hurt that he was easy on the eyes. Intense. Some women find that irresistible. Pam, would you come over here a minute?
Oh, that's the,
Is there a problem, Miss Magnolia?
No, this fine gentleman here was just looking for Imogene. Do you happen to know where that preacher fella came from?
Brother Thomas?
Yes, that's right. The one Imogene was always hanging on.
Had to throw him out. Wouldn't stop bothering customers with that salvation racket. Kept going on and on about joining him at the back bay. Then he'd shove those stupid flyers in your face.
The back
Here,
bay.
I kept one of them, just in case he didn't pay his bar tab.
Well, thanks, honey. You were a big help.
Anything for you, miss.
I hope Imogene's all right. I didn't much like the idea of her going off with that preacher fellow.
Preacher of what? The only religion I've seen out is the Children of Adam.
Stay free,
Hit
man.
boy, brother.
Roger that.
You hold on to that.
Absolutely.
Better keep your iron strapped on. Friendly advice.
Yeah?
Like
Why is that?
Like I said, I was really surprised religion hasn't taken over. Hard times come, people they go towards faith. Alright, so, let's see what's on this flyer, because I have no idea where to go. Not in there. Where would it be? Bounty wanted in Concord. Oh yeah, this is... Zane's been terrorizing an area near Concord to be considered armed and dangerous. Keep it killed another. Yeah, he, I didn't kill him. Somebody else killed him. I don't need that. Okay. A lot of keys to places. Holotapes. We still have, I think, 3 more to get. So 1, 2, 3. We're missing 3, 4, and 9. So 3 left. I bought schematics. Facilities director. See, I don't need stuff like that. Fiddler Green trailer key. I don't need that either. Forfeiture terminal password. Probably don't need that. 4-leaf security password. Isn't that place... Yeah, it's that place that... What was her name? That ghoul. I don't know what it was. What does it even say? Nothing there. trying to find it. Mechanist log. Definitely don't need that. Pillars of the community flyer. I think this is it. Do you feel your life isn't what you wanted? Are you looking for a change? Come here, Brother Thomas explained the truth behind our troubled world at the Charles View Amphitheater in the Back Bay. Revival meetings every night. All those seeking to change their lives for the better are welcome. Charles View Amphitheater's over there. Okay, that's not too far from here. Let's get back out there then. Get over to this amphitheater. Might be kind of late though. I don't know if anybody will even be there. Alright, it can be a little tricky getting in and out of Good Neighbor. So which way is it? My Pip-Boy's saying this way. Of course there's all these buildings in the way. Super mutants. Whoa, one right in front of me. I didn't even see him.
New brains.
Find this two-shot LK. The automatic is pretty good against super mutants. Bottle caps, 38.
I'll just take this.
Where's the other one?
What was that?
Hey, boy.
Ah! Shoot at my dog, will you? Another one? It's up above.
My insides feel peculiar. What is that?
Butterflies? Or is it love for me? Butterflies. Ah. Let's just go with love, that's better. Alright. I think there's some more super mutants up there. Anyways, I think it's this way. Let's get past these buildings. Listen to them rattling. All the steel girders, the high rises.
Everything.
No. I'm the last human you're ever gonna lay eyes on. Hell yeah.
Can't see him.
We're done.
It's a good shotgun, hey, Curie?
Curie.
I should be able to make another steam pack soon.
Yeah, fusion
That's
round.
very kind. Thank you.
38s. Alright, let's continue on. We're almost there. Vault-Tek Regional HQ. Whoa. Is that this place? Oh. I have no idea. It's not even that big. I have no idea what will be in there. Maybe I'd find some answers about Vault-Tek, though. I'm curious. It probably is a little late for that theater. We can always try it tomorrow. But I'm tired. After the mechanist for so long. I slept for about a day and a half. I hear. Is that ghouls? Always ghouls. Oh, we got service coming.
Time to get crazy. Kill!
Not bad at all.
This gun is kind of effective against them too. Ghoul Popper's the best though. Pre-war money. Lots of pre-war money. Well, I don't have any cause to go in here outside of curiosity. But Vault-Tec owes me and my family a lot. Pretty sure I haven't been here. No, because it was just found with the Pip-Boy.
Hell yeah.
Quantum. Can. It's just another building building falling apart, full of ghouls. I've already been to a dozen like it. Oof, that sound. Duct tape. Watch out there, dog. Dog me. Drive me nuts. Antique globes. And that's it for this end. Already been in here. You know, I haven't seen a magazine or a comic book for a while. Nah. Gates. Fusion cells. And that's about it. There's upstairs, there's an elevator. Oh, maybe we'll take it on the way down. It didn't look like it was that big of a building. Steep. Ugh. Jetpack wasn't activating there for a moment. Cigarettes. So what do they do when they come here? Haha, let's see all the crazy... let's plan all the crazy experiments for all the vaults in these areas. Ghouls. Ooh. Did we climb out of the... is that the elevator? No.
Let's get out of here.
Bathroom. Let's see how we can make life miserable for this group of vault dwellers. Well, they weren't around to see the results of all their experiments. Wonder glue, fan. There's a screw in toy cars. Safe. I didn't even thought to look for a regional headquarters here in Boston. Okay, come on, you.
Nice.
308's 38, 2mm. Pre-war money.
Oh, monsieur. Most impressive.
Bingo.
I don't really have to do much to impress you, do I, Curry? Okay, Mr. Davidson's terminal. Okay, Frank Davidson's personal logs. This is the guy in charge here. So, 10:02. Is this October 2nd? 13th and 19th of 77 or 2077. I believe Dr. Reed is under the impression that the vaults in the Boston area will be used to harm its future residents instead of helping them. Well, I think Mr. Reed is correct. I told him he's just being paranoid. Vault-Tec would never do anything of the sort. I've been in enough vaults to see what they were doing. October 13th. Sharon spilled coffee on my new shirt while we were in the lounge this morning. I told her it was fine, and we had a good laugh about the whole thing. If she does it again, I'll stab her in the fucking throat with my pen. She's a good kid. Wow, this guy's a psychopath. To even write that down. Wow. So, October 19th. Dr. Reed is beginning to get on my nerves. All he talks about are his theories on how the vaults were built to run experiments on people and not actually help them at all. I keep telling him he couldn't be more wrong. If he keeps it up, I might have to discipline him. Oh, jeez, if I ever found this Mr. Davidson, I'd execute him. I'd execute him myself. Well, that's a woman. Maybe that's the woman who spilled coffee on him. What is with all this dust kicking up in here? Let's get out of here. I don't know, is there anything else up here? That's where we came up, right? Yeah, it was really steep. Okay, so there's an office, or sorry, a conference room here. Crystal liquor decanter. Dog me, drive me nuts. Let's no go there. No go there. That's the office with that psychopath. That's it. Oh, there's a door here. There was an elevator, too. Vault-Tec lunchbox. Of course, they'd all have Vault-Tec lunchboxes. Toothpaste. You can always use that. Pencil. Is this... Oh, this is this... Have I been in here? I think so. Well, there's stairs here, which we didn't go up. I don't know if I've been in here yet. No, I have not. Lots of ammunition. Nice. I love finding stashes like that. People hoarding their ammunition. Soap. They were saving it for me this whole time and they didn't know it. We got another ghoul? Where? McCready!
Arm hit badly. Compensating.
Shit, Ada was right next to me.
I'll cover you, sir.
I don't know how to get down there. McCready! Jeez, I don't know where they are. Miss Dr. Reed's terminal. Oh, he's the one that... Okay, that's really close then. That was Curie firing my shotgun. Okay, let's go and... Did you get it? I hear it still. Can't go that way. Can't get down from up here.
Kill! That's good to know.
Alright, I'm sure they can handle a ghoul. Let's quickly read this. They got him. Martin Reed's personal log. So, September 29th. So we just shipped 15 cases of Psycho and Jet to Vault 95. Isn't that Kate's vault? Of course that makes total sense. Let's give these addicts more of what put them in the situation to begin with. Davidson says it's to force them to make the hard choice. Chems are getting clean. I say it's to cause a bloodbath. October 7th, Walter in the warehouse just told me we received a massive shipment marked Vault 111, do not open. So he opened it, and it was hundreds of gallons of liquid nitrogen. What could they possibly need that for? To freeze us all and kill most people. All but me and Sean. Well, and Nora too, before Kellogg shot her. So, October 22nd, the day before the end of the world. That's it. I can't work under a manager who's so oblivious to what's going on around him. These vaults are supposed to be safe haven for these people, not a lab to run experiments on them. Davidson still doesn't see it, or he just is ignoring it. Either way, I'm putting in my 2 weeks in the morning. Should have put it in 2 weeks before that date. You might have well, who knows. Got ghouls.
I survived the hostilities.
I hope one of you is Davidson, like this guy. What does that say? Sign in with your local vault shelter today. It's never too late. Vault shelter, whatever. I don't know. I've debated this. If I just took my family and tried to survive and not go in the vault, well, it definitely wouldn't be alive today because like 210 years later. But could our lineage have survived? I don't know. It cost Nora for me and Sean to get out of there alive. So, and everybody else died in there too. Have I been here? think I have. Well, that seems to be it. It's just Davidson and the secretary. I don't know, let's try this elevator. Maybe it leads somewhere else I haven't been. I haven't seen where the elevator comes out upstairs, so...
Basement.
Oh, this went down. Dead. So they were storing a bunch of things.
You're not killing anyone.
Trying to have fun.
Got an iBot toy. 10mm. Newly feral ghoul, huh? Gas canister. Vault-Tec will be there. You know, all the propaganda and advertising they put out for this goddamn company. And look what they did to everybody. It was everywhere. Billboards, commercials, on TV, ads in the papers. Just constant. You literally couldn't even open up a paper without seeing a Vault-Tec advertisement. Stencils? Well, different vaults. There's my vault, 111. 13. Isn't that on the other side of America? Weird. I have no use for Ada. Whole bunch of ammunition. Pre-war money, silver locket. See, these are pipe rifles. Vault jumpsuits? Seriously, what are we gonna do with all these? Start our own vault colony? I have no use for these. I don't even want to see them.
Talk about?
I don't even want to wear... I don't want to see anybody wearing a vault suit anymore. And I definitely don't want to wear it. Although, I look good on Curie. It was pretty good showing the bottom half of women. Well, it shows everything. If you're fat, you'll see it. If you're in good shape, you'll see it. Vault suits just tended to show off what you have underneath your clothes. Where's this 44?
Yes.
Walter Scott's terminal.
I'm listening.
Did you require my assistance?
I just wanted to know how we're doing.
Yeah, I actually wouldn't mind securing that. North 0, so it could be event because there's no matchup.
I'm in.
Alright, so we have 2 entries and remote door control. So, October 15th, I think Mr. Davison has been getting annoyed with Martin lately. I told Martin he should probably back off a bit because I know Mr. Davison has a temper. I saw him break a pool cue over Roger's head because he stood too close to the table when Mr. Davison was taking his shot. Roger still has trouble with hearing in his right ear. What a bastard this guy is, Mr. Davison. Alright, October 19th, I miss Sharon. She's been out for a couple of days and it's just not the same without her here. No one upstairs has heard from her. I'm starting to worry. Getting to see her face when I go upstairs for lunch is the highlight of my day. Is that the one that Mr. Davis said he was going to cut her throat? If he spills coffee in her again? Unlock the door. I would love to find Mr. Davidson the ghoul here. Oh, he's not the one that was nuking the
Excellent.
toilet. He's not the one that was running Vault-Tec. He was running this local one. I have to find a place to sleep. I'm so tired. Why didn't I stay at the Hotel Rexford in Good Neighbor? I should have thought of that. Damn it. I'm so tired I was just focusing on... After the Mechanist. All this caffeine's keeping me going. But I just can't really think. My reflexes are good, but thinking things through, not really. Coming up on 2 days now without sleep. I had a bunch of coffees, a bunch of Nuka-Cola full of caffeine, so it's been kind of sustaining me, but doesn't mean that it's that you're okay. It's not good for your body to remain 2 days. I know doctors do that, but... Alright, well here's the amphitheater. What's it called? Charles View Amphitheater. Well, I didn't get anything out of that headquarters, regional headquarters for Vault-Tec, but I sure found out that the guy in charge was a real piece of work. Which makes sense. Brotherhood of Steel. Vertibird. What time is it? Maybe we should just camp here. It's 1 in the morning. There's still people milling about. These crows. This should be a okay place. Dog meat and Ada, we should be fine. Let's put down the tents. And, just dropped off some Brotherhood of Steel troops over there.
Is it that bad?
Alright. Let's, deal with this. Go to sleep. Have a good long sleep.
And where are the crowds? People here seem to have little interest in history.
Somebody was firing missiles at the Brotherhood of Steel vertibird last night. If they're still over there. Right over where we are, too. Jeez, who's firing? It just killed the Brotherhood of Steel. Somebody has a Gatling gun. Oh, for crying out loud. Who has that kind of well, a sentry bot might. Alright, time to do some investigation. Hello?
Excuse me.
Here to learn about our movement?
Have you, seen Imogene Cabot?
I'm looking for a woman named Imogene Cabot. Do you know her?
Oh, Imogene. Yeah. You'd better talk to Brother Thomas about that.
Well, what is your movement
We're
about?
always looking for new members.
If you say so.
She's pretty clean for somebody that lives out here. You don't usually see people this clean. Office there. Hello?
Hello, neighbor.
Hey. Excuse me.
You should talk to Brother Thomas about how to join our movement.
Yeah?
Okay.
Why is that?
Everybody up.
Sure, no sweat.
Dog
Look
meat.
alive.
Up.
Come on. Look alive.
May I be of assistance?
Yeah, you can wake up.
One of my duties is to serve.
Whoa, whoa. Well, it got cold. Real quick. Where are you, dog meat? Here. You're like my pack mule. Let's trade. Alright, so... There we go. I'll just leave my power armor there for now. Are you the guy in charge, Brother Thomas?
Hi.
Welcome, neighbor. We're always glad to see a new face around here. Tell me something. You ever feel like this whole world is broken? Do you ever wonder why things can't be the way they were in the good old days?
They weren't so good, if you think. Anyways, yeah, I'm looking for the woman.
I'm looking for Imogene Cabot.
Oh, I'm sorry, but Imogene is indisposed right now. She's not seeing visitors.
So you have her?
What's she doing here? Is she a member of your movement?
Actually, she and I are, you know...
Oh, together.
Romantically involved. Not that it's any of your business, but she and I are just having a little relationship trouble. You know how it is.
So you keep her
She's
hostage,
not
huh?
seeing anybody until she cools off.
Nice curly stash. Makes you look real evil.
You're not holding her prisoner, are you?
No, she's not a prisoner. She's just locked in her room until she calms down. She was acting crazy, threatening to run off. You know how women can get.
I've never locked him in the room, though. Listen.
I'm a friend of the family. Maybe I can talk some sense into her.
Please, surely you will let us just talk?
Well, you mulling it over? Are you thinking about it?
The truth is, we had a little, disagreement about her joining the movement. She got kind of violent. So I locked her in there until I could figure out what to do with her. If you're willing to take her off my hands, let me unlock the door for you, and then she's all yours.
It's all mine, huh? Well, are you gonna do it, or?
No.
As while you're taking your time doing that, I haven't eaten yet. Oh, I did brush my teeth. Okay, so I am hungry. Deathclaw steak, good breakfast. Snack cakes. What happened to my Nuka-Cola? Oh, here it is. I have a Nuka Cherry.
How's it going?
Do they have a schedule here? I would love some Mozart.
You're starting to worry me.
Hey, are you gonna do it or what? Come on, guys. Give him some space. Oh, whatever. He said I could take her off your hands. Oh, these people really... Oh, they have a little community going here. Weird. Never thought I'd see something like this, but it's a faith-based thing. Is she in here?
Sweet.
I take it you're Imogene.
Absolutely. You must be Imogene.
Don't tell me. Jack sent you.
She looks a little old.
You're Jack's sister? I was expecting someone a bit... younger.
You really know how to flatter a lady, don't you? Just to be clear, I'm Jack's younger sister, the baby of the family. Once I get home and get some of Jack's serum, I'll be back to my usual stunning self.
Reverses aging, huh?
Jack has a serum that reverses aging?
It's more like it halts aging. I started taking it when I was 32, so normally that's what I look like. You'll see once I get my treatment. I was well known as one of the belles of Boston society, back when there was any.
What happens if you don't get more serum?
Oh, I don't think we need to worry about that. I've gone without a treatment much longer before with no lasting effect.
Actually, there's only one vial of the serum left. Raiders got the rest.
I'd better get home before Mother convinces Jack that she needs all of it. That he could still be such a mama's boy at his age is ridiculous. I'm so disappointed in Thomas. He seemed so interesting at first. But after we came here, he turned out to be just another brute. He actually thought he could force me to join his absurd cult.
Need anything before we go?
No. I didn't bring anything worth taking with me. Oh, I'm not going with you.
What?
You can tell Mother I'll be along home before too long. I just need a drink first.
Okay.
So clean.
I don't think I noticed.
Actually, it is kind of clean in here. People are dressed all right. Not bad. Okay. Well, thankfully no one's touched my power armor suit. So I can go back to Cabot House, I guess. Tell him that his sister's fine. She's kind of... Where is it? It's really close, I think. Yeah, Cabot House is up here.
Yeah.
This way.
You look quite dashing with that.
I sure do.
After this, I think we're gonna go home. Ada should be at home protecting Sanctuary. Don't really need her anymore. Oh. I love this jetpack. Spotted a commie devil. That was actually my favorite advertisement. This is so crazy. Call 1-800-REPORT-RED. Yeah, on the road. He's a commie, I swear. His car's red. Oh, there's bodies here. Oh. Kind of rifle. 308 shotgun shells, 10 millimeters. Oh, Brotherhood of Steel. Jeez. I guess this is where they got in that fight. I saw it just a little short while ago. Fusion cell, 10 millimeter. Now. Raider. So they're fighting raiders. What's this? Raider dog? Alright, let's continue on back to Cabot House. This way. Be nice and warm once we get in there. Well, it's warm inside my power armor, so. Where is it? Private property, no trespassing. We found it. There's a sentry bot. It's not what was shooting those people, was it?
Be advised, you are being watched.
Yeah, whatever you say.
Okay. Not answering. I suppose they have an open door policy to me. The sentry bot would alert them I'm here. What a voice on that thing.
Edward, are you there?
Nice.
Signal is strangely weak.
What's going on?
Edward, switch over to the Hartley modulator. Do you copy?
Gee, now. How's this?
That's their ghoul.
Oh, that's done it. Edward, what's going on there?
We're under attack. They're inside the building.
Huh?
Inside? Can you keep them out of the basement?
I'm trying, Jack. I've never seen raiders that... For God's sake, Sammy, the doorway, right there. Sorry. Things are a little busy around here right now.
Listen, if they're inside the building, you have to go to the office and shut down the elevator. You can't risk them getting to Lorenzo.
Got it. Office. Elevator. You better round up whoever you can and get...
Hello? Edward? Come in. Edward! There's no signal at all. I've lost him.
What's happening, Jack? If these people are inside Parsons, if they free him...
Don't worry, I'll handle it.
I always knew it would end this way. I never should have allowed you to lock up Lorenzo in that place.
That isn't helping, Mother. And as I recall, using the serum was your idea, not mine.
So what are you going to do?
I said I'll handle it. I'm thinking...
Theme are a marvelous invention.
What's going on?
Don't you think?
That was Edward. He's at Parsons, the old asylum. They're under attack by raiders. It's strange. The guards have held off raiders before without any trouble. I don't know what's gone wrong this time.
I found Imogene. She's fine.
Oh, yes, good.
Thank God. At least one small comfort on this terrible day.
You'll be wanting to be paid, of course. Edward usually handles these things. Caps is what you use for currency, isn't that right? Here. I hope that's the right amount. Now, we really need to focus on the current emergency.
How can you be so callous about your sister's safety?
I wonder if these could be the same raiders that stole that last shipment. If some of them had used the undiluted serum, it could explain their unusual success against Edward's men.
Yeah, they took a whole bunch. There's only one left that I found. Well, tell me about this serum.
What exactly does this serum do?
I suppose it's time you knew. The main benefit of the serum is to halt aging.
Yeah, I got that from your sister.
My family and I are all over 400 years old.
Wow.
But it also confers other side effects, especially in the undiluted form that the Raiders stole. It increases strength and resistance to all kinds of physical damage. So at least some of these Raiders may be much more dangerous than the ones you're used to dealing with.
Where do you get this serum from?
As you probably guessed, my father is the source of the serum.
Your father?
Are you sure it's wise telling him all this?
In the course of my attempts to cure him,
he's making it?
I discovered that the artifact had introduced anomalies into his blood. So the source of his insanity is also the basis of the treatments that have prolonged all our lives. The irony isn't lost on me, but if he were to escape from Parsons, I would lose my father forever. I will not allow that to happen. Not to mention that the artifact has made him paranoid, homicidally violent, and endowed with extraordinary abilities.
Like, what?
Exactly what abilities does he have?
Enhanced strength, unusual resistance to most kinds of physical damage. Oh, and a kind of local telekinesis, which appears to be projected by the artifact itself. That's why I've built a dampening field into his cell. Which is why we really need to stop these intruders before they turn it off. Before we go, I need you to understand something. When we get to Parsons, you need to do exactly what I tell you. Nothing more, nothing less. Is that clear?
Why is that so important?
If these intruders have gotten past Edward's men, they may have freed Lorenzo. I'm the only one who understands exactly how to deal with him. Is that clear enough for you?
Enhanced abilities, telekinesis. Your father sounds like a supervillain.
Got it.
Good. Make sure you have whatever you'll need for a serious battle. I'll wait for you outside.
Jack, be careful. And try not to hurt him.
I love Father at least as much as you do. But you know as well as I do that if he gets free, there will only be one option.
Don't let it come to that, please.
I'll do my best, Mother. And if Imogene finally comes home, for God's sake, don't let her leave again until I get back. Now, I really do have to go.
That must be Lorenzo, your father, because that's definitely your mother in that picture, that painting.
Oh. What do you want?
Oh. Hello.
Hey there.
I don't need anything right now, thank you.
Alright. Well, I was going to return back to Sanctuary, but it sounds like they need us up there. Where is it? I haven't been to the, I was told to go there and talk to them. This is like a month ago or so. Or talk to them about the missing vials that were stolen. But I found them. I'm not sure where I found them. I think I found them up here in Parsons Creamery with the Raiders. And now Raiders are attacking again. Okay. Well, looks like that's our next place to go. 400 years old. I wouldn't mind taking a vial of that. But I'm already 30. Maybe if I was... No, because she said... Imogene said it reduces your age when you first start taking it. Well, now would be a good time. Remaining 30. However, if the father needs to be put down, that's... Well, whatever. It has to be done. But if there's some more vials, I wouldn't mind. I mean, Curie's going to live forever. She's a synth. It would be nice to live longer than a normal human lifespan. Guess I'll have to think about it when I get there. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.